podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view.
My drop, I know my drop, I know my situation. I want to fight.
Dazn production.
But it's gonna be very difficult for both of us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yes! Do you feel my energy? Yes! Oh, no more dodging, no more ducking, no more hiding. It's over. It's over. They listening. They are listening. What did I say? Didn't I say I needed John Skipper? Hold on, I got this other computer over here wailing on me.
Yeah, Neff's got bad pocket. Give it back.
Hold on.
Back.
Hold on.
Back.
All I asked for was John Skipper to step in. I asked him to step in. Let me get that motherfucking lead fullback to come through. Boom! Bo Eddie Hearn ass out the way. John Skipper out the back. Touchdown, baby. It's going down. DAZN finally got their shit together. Let's do it. Now, we don't know any details, and I'm sure Deontay ain't going to give us any details, but we can probe. We can poke the bear and see what is there. But I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Let's get this thing going. If you don't know what we're here for, breaking news, alleged Deontay Wilder DAZN signing. I mean, I'm sure these guys are going to give you all the particulars and details and stuff. I just know this means no more dodging, no more hiding. We get the fight we want. So, out to my co-host.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
With a stamp, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over.
Turn up.
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo. And like the big dog said, man, once you speak it, believe it, receive it, man, that shit come right to you, man. The zone has entered the motherfucking Deontay Wilder sweepstakes, it looks like. And yeah, like I asked him, man, what would it take? And apparently they have brought enough to the table where it interests him. So nothing has been finalized, nothing has been confirmed. These are all rumors, but like Ness said, we can't ask questions, we can probe, and we can poke the bear. Ron G, what's good, homie?
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
I've been doing this. I ain't been up and fell off. I've been through the Lennox Lewis era, the Nassim Hamed era, the Sugar Shane Moses era, the Oscar De La Hoya era, Marquez Hunter era. I've been through all the eras, and I still been telling.
How much you talking? You do too much talking.
The thing is this.
People want their subjective preference to be the objective reality.
HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, man. You can see the thumbnail kind of says it all, man. They are trying to come in and grab everybody up. You know, they got Anthony Joshua. They got the Danny Jacobs deal with Canelo Alvarez. Triple G just signed. And, you know, with these Mike Coppinger tweets, I'm just going to just start it and use my intro with it, that these Mike Coppinger tweets say sources. Deontay Wilder in talks with DAZN. We'll meet with John Skipper next week. Lou DiBella orchestrated face-to-face between Wilder and Skipper. After Wilder's phone call with Skipper, Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel were notified. Believed all 5 parties will meet next week. Lou DiBella knew, given the relationship between Eddie Hearn and the heavyweight title holder, that no deal could be completed that way. New multi-fight offer expected to be presented by DAZN in person next week. DiBella declined comment.
Speculation time. How many fight deal you think they're asking for?
I don't know, but I like the last little bit of that statement. In person, nothing's been sent over. They actually want to sit down and meet and chop this out, man. That's a good sign, man, in my opinion. But this echo's killing.
It is a great sign. I'm just happy they're listening. I'm happy that John Skipper's stepping in and trying to get this thing done. If we haven't told you already, The number to call in 1-425-569-5241 will be the same number Deontay Wilder calls in to discuss this particular headline.
Topic. Or ask Nestor Gibbs on Skype. You can do it that way. This F code. Okay, I'm back now. I should still going. But yeah, man, this news is good news for all the boxing fans. If we want to see the big fight, and this move is a real power move, man. I'm glad to see the Zone is not only talking about it, but they're actually being about it and putting their money where their mouth is.
Absolutely, man. I mean, look, I'm just happy that this is really what's going to happen. I like that Lou DiBella finally realized, look, we need to sit down with John Skipper. We need to go around Eddie. He's a bit of a roadblock. He's a bit of a roadblock, but hopefully this gets it done because, I mean, we're hearing Triple G also signed. Is that, yeah, because the Zone actually put out the, welcome to the Zone for Triple G. So he signed. And it took John Skipper to sit down with Triple G and make him happy. Hopefully they can do the same because this is what we wanted as boxing fans. We want this fight. And man, we're one step closer. I'm telling you, see, someone called in the other day clowning me how I said, boxing is in a good place. And they said, no, it's not. We're not getting the fights we want. Here we are getting another fight that we want. I mean, we're really inching closer to this.
I'm looking at a 4 to 5 fight deal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you come on the Zone. If everything goes in play, you give them one fight. You know what I'm saying? Get the people to really subscribe and all the Wilder fans to get on that platform. And then you maybe give them another fight. You know what I'm saying? Just another kind of build it. Then you give them the Anthony Joshua fight.
Yo, think about the domino effects. Like when I made this graphic, you can see I have 3 guys on the side. First, we were talking about Dillian White, ESPN. Jack, give a little props because he was probing. No. But maybe Dillian White might say, oh, hold on, man. Maybe I need to really force my way into that DAZN. Charlo, he might go, you know what? I might have to go to the DAZN. This might do a domino effect, not just with the fighters, but with the fans. Think about how many people didn't want to give DAZN a chance. How many people were pro Wilder against Eddie, against Matchroom Boxing, match all that. And he goes over to DAZN. This will be a huge domino effect. And I'm just curious to see, the people who claim the boycott.
It'll be a peace treaty kind of like, if we get this fight, I mean, if he goes to this network, like all that DAZN is taking over and, you got like, it doesn't matter anymore because the fight's going to happen.
And the fact that Al Heyman's coming to the sit down and going to be the advisor and probably the reason why all this stuff happens, man, you gotta really take your head off to Al Heyman. He's really out here willing and able to work with everybody. He has a fighter and a leader, Alvarez, on ESPN. And
looks like we got the champ on.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Champ, what's up? We're over here hearing about the news, man. We're gonna probe you. We didn't want those sounds with the probing, but I guess that's what happens when you probe.
What's up, man? What's going on?
We're good, man. We're celebrating in the news that we're receiving of an alleged meeting with yourself and John Skipper, removing Eddie Hearn from the situation to sit down as men and try and see could we get a fight between you and Anthony Joshua. Any truth to this?
Man, I got a lot of things going on there. It's a lot of things going on. A lot of good things going on, actually, man. We've been, from these past 24 to 48 hours, it's been crazy, man. A lot of offers. Our ears are still open to a lot of offers. We got a lot of things going on. So we're going to make the best decision. I'm going to make the best decision for myself and for my family and what's for my career. And we're going to move forward with that. And but it's all great news, man. I've always tried to prove to the world that I am the best, no matter how I tried to do it. With me in my eyes, I've tried to fight nothing but the best. Fights after fights after fight. Not taking a break, trying to get lower opposition, just only the top. Like I said, one champion, one face, one name, and it seems like a lot of the other guys don't have the same agenda as I. It's all about getting deals and paying bills, I guess. You know what I mean? And nobody really wants to see who's the best in this generation. I think I'm the last of the last generation that really wanted to see who's the best by fighting the best. Sometimes you take risks with small rewards, and sometimes you have to do that. I've done that with Ortiz and a lot of other these guys just to prove it. And now it's time for me to get my just due, and it's time for me to look out for myself and get what I know I deserve. You know what I mean? I'm the baddest man on the planet. I'm the key to all this. I'm the key to the heavyweight division, and I keep telling you guys, when the smoke clears, it's only going to be one man standing. It's going to be I. I guarantee you that. Everything I say will come to pass. It may take time for things to happen, but eventually it comes around and it comes to pass, man. But I'm the realist, so we'll see what happens, man. I'll just say I got a lot of great things going on, and some announcements will be made soon.
How's it going, Mr. Wilder? This is Michael here. I was going to ask you, there were rumors that came out that Dominic Breazeale and you will be fighting on pay-per-view. I wanted to know how accurate those rumors were.
I mean, again, Mike, I got a lot of offers on the table. We're not sure what's going to be at this moment in time. We got so much stuff going on, So, of course, everybody's throwing offers, and we want to make sure the right thing happens. And at this point in time, I can't say yes or no to anything right now.
Is Dominic Breazeale going to be the next opponent, though?
Dominic Breazeale will be the next opponent. Like I said, I'm gonna knock him off the planet. We have bad blood, and then the only way to sell it is to sell it in the ring. That's why I love my job, man. I can get upset and I can get mad. I can even want to kill you. But in this sport, there will be an opportunity where I can do all of the above. I can be upset, mad, and kill. That's what we sign up for. This sport right here. Whether you can take your frustration, you can take your pain, your anger, anything that you're bubbling up inside of you, or you holding inside, you can unleash it one night, one fight. And y'all already know the story between Breazeale, so I can't wait for this moment. I can't wait for this opportunity. It's always a great blessing for me to get these mandatories out the way, man. These crybabies and stuff. You don't want to have these flies in your ear every time you're trying to do something. What about me? What about me? You got to get these flies out the ear. So I'm gonna get this fly out of my ear so I can move forward with my career. And I can't wait for Dominic Breazeale.
Hey, Deontay, this is Ron. My question is, regardless of what direction you go, is Al Haymon still going to be part of your advisory?
Most definitely. I think Al Haymon, I know Al Haymon will be with me to the end of my career. My whole team will be. I have an amazing team, despite what anybody thinks or what anyone have said, or people on the outside looking in to see how my career has went. We've always had a plan, and of course, when you have plans, sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's when you have to regroup and readjust yourself. And you don't give up. That don't mean give up. That don't mean do whatever, fall in the traps or follow behind someone or be chasing people or do any little thing. No, we still kept strong. When others went one way, we went another way. We did our thing, our thing. We did it our way. And that's the most thing I'm proud of. We're doing it our way. We did it our way. And now, amazing things are about to happen. You guys will see. You'll see.
Champ, so I want to ask, when your team hears these offers in the media, people saying like, oh, I'll give Deontay $15 million if he fights Dominic Breazeale, or, for things like that, does that I guess, help you in a sense because it's driving the cost of your fight higher? Or does it, is that just words?
I mean, when yeah, of course. I mean, so it go both ways, With us, you can offer something, but we're gonna make sure everything's right with that. We're gonna make sure we do all the appropriate measures of making sure this is not just, talk. We ain't got time. We ain't in the business of just talking and not being about your word. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about. There's a lot of guys in this business that just want to talk and they ain't a man of their word. And with that being said, yeah, it definitely helps when people, if they want to put a figure out in the media and want the public to know, of course it helps. But especially if they're sincere about it and it's real, it definitely helps it out. And the more, it's, as me being a free agent, it's like, let me see how I'm gonna put it. It's like someone coming in wanting to buy a development that's already been laid out, full of houses. Just say a neighborhood full of houses, and some people want to come in and make it bigger and better. So they want to get everybody in that neighborhood out of there. And you got that one last house left, and that last house is going to be the most expensive one, And just look at me as that last house remaining, and everybody throwing offers at that last house because they want that house bad. They know what it means to get that last house. They know the value of this last house. They know the potential. They know what the deal is with this last house. So I am the last house, and it's everything's looking good. So, I'm not gonna get too excited just yet, but I just know, people's gonna be very happy with the state of boxing and what they want. I just tell you that right now. Everybody's gonna get what they want at the end of the day, and y'all can thank me later. I've tried to prove that I'm the best, and I'm still gonna keep doing it to the end of my career. Where there's one door closed, there are many more that will open, and even some windows too. So we can slide through them as well too. But we will be one champion, one face, one name, and it might be soon.
I wanted to change gears real quick and ask you about the tweet Andre Ward put out. I know you didn't respond right when he put it out, but when everything came to pass and it showed that Fury really didn't want the rematch, you kind of responded. I wanted to know how you initially received that tweet.
I mean, he was testing my heart. He was questioning it. You know what I mean? That's one thing you can't question my heart. You can question many other guys' hearts in the world, even fighters. Many people are, well, you can't be scared if you're a fighter to get in the ring. Yeah, you can. There's a such thing as fear of being a fighter. Just because you're a fighter, you get in the ring, doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? Because there's always other fighters that's bigger and better and better. And they'll do that, and you can't test their heart because you don't know what they're capable of doing. I tell people, you can't test my heart. Don't test it because you don't know what I'm capable of doing. I can fool a lot of people. Looks are deceiving. Many people don't know what I've done in my life, where I came from, what my heart can. What if my heart be pushed to the limits? Where would it go? But I just took that tweet as he was testing my heart, like trying to tell me that I don't want no smoke with who. I didn't understand how I was the one that didn't want smoke, the one that put somebody else on their ass twice. Somebody that knocked somebody unconscious. They didn't even know how the fuck they got on the ground. But I don't want no more smoke. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Not Deontay Wilder. Maybe somebody else, but come on. I'm the one that knocking everyone out. I'm the one that's trying to fight all these guys back to back to back. I ain't talking about no easy fights. I'm going back to back to back. Who else? After this, give me the next top one. After this, let me get the next top one. The only time I want to fight low opportunities is when I fight my mandatory. And that's it. That's what I'm trying to do to this sport, man. I got a whole nother version and a view of what I'm trying to do in my career with this sport, man. And the only way I feel like it can go the way I wanted to go is to have all these belts. So I don't understand why he wanted to question my heart and me not wanting no smoke. I want all the fucking smoke. Tell them all to come. Even if you came to heavyweight, I want that smoke too. Don't ever question my heart. I don't want nobody to ever question Deontay Wilder heart because I am that part. I am the part. And that's what
I'm gonna just stick it, leave it to the pool table. You know what I'm saying? I already issued my challenge, but I'm not getting in the ring with you. But I do want to ask you if you seen Fred from Barbershop's conversation back and forth with Andre Ward and how you received that.
Yeah, I did see it, and I seen that Andre was trying to. He was trying to clean himself up with his word, but you know, what's understood don't have to be explained. And he tried to explain something that was already understood and took him. You know, you can't clean that not wanting no smoke. That's only one way. Not talking about the style of fighting. I don't care about nobody's style of fighting. That's what makes boxing. That is a style of fighting ain't got nothing to do with your heart. You can have a killer style, but your heart can be of a poodle. And with that being said, it allows you not to do shit. You know? So either way he tried to twist it, it's still going down the toilet. Either way it go, you know, questioning my heart. But out of all this time, why now? All these haters, man, I ain't got nothing but a whole bunch of haters around here. But that's fine though, because you know, I'm good. My life is wonderful, man. I got a beautiful life. I got an amazing life. I got an amazing family. You know what I'm saying? So I laugh at certain things when these people say things, when all these guys, all these fighters that want to gang up on me, and then they see they always do that shit when they're with the black fighters. They want to gang up on them, but then when the Europeans come and all that shit, it's funny. You know, these guys have these accents and it's funny. They're not laughing at them. They're just really laughing with them because it's funny, because it's something different. You know, so they want to take sides, you know, but I've always had haters ever since I've started, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm used to it. It don't bother me. These guys think that certain things that they say or whatever, I'm going to tell you right now, all things that you say, it don't hurt me because I know where I am in life. I know who I am and I know what I stand for. And when you have a strong black man that can understand and can differentiate between certain things, then you can't, he's unbothered. I'm unbothered by what people say about me, but I will express my opinion if need be. You know what I'm saying? So let them keep talking. I mean, I want everybody, as long as everybody continue to talk about me, whether it's good or bad, I mean, it's promoting me. You know, it's keeping me relevant. And I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that mentions Deontay Wilder's name because people gonna come and see you, check out, see what it is. And it's gonna be up to me to prove everyone wrong. If you doubted me, give me an opportunity to prove you wrong. Because I'm gonna do so. It's just a matter of time. It ain't an if you can prove me wrong. It's when you prove me wrong. And when I do, I'm gonna still be here with open arms, and I'll still give you a hug and pat you on your back and say it's okay, and slap you on the back of your head and say, don't do that shit no more.
Hey, Deontay, this is Ron again. We all know that you and Eddie Hearn don't mesh well with these negotiations. Is John Skipper the person that, if the Anthony Joshua fight was to be made, is the person who's going to settle all this out for you?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. You know, I know one thing for sure. I know one thing for sure that Eddie, he definitely won't ever be involved. Well, as far as negotiations, sitting with someone, it would never be him. That's for sure. If we're trying to get the job done, it'll never get done with him. We don't want no parts of Eddie. I don't want no parts of Eddie. My team went off me. I don't want no parts of Eddie at all. And don't need him try to reach out to me, call me, or whatever. It's a done. It's done. 4 months. It's done. We grown men. Like I said before, I ain't got time to play around. They thought they had all this going on and stuff. And one thing you don't do, you don't burn bridges. You don't come into this sport calling people Shirley and trying to talk about saying what people are from and stuff. They don't matter where you're from, baby. It never was about where you're from. It's what people trying to go. Because at the end of the day, I'm in a marathon. I ain't in no race. You know, I ain't rushing to do nothing. That's why we did it our way. We ran my career my way, our way. And with doing that, I'm going to benefit from it. All those people thought I was a fool to take this and take that. Shit, the fucking pie is going to be in your face in a minute. You'll see. So, you know, But the fight is going to happen. The fight will happen for sure. I don't want people, you know, worry if this fight will happen or not. You know, you will get the Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua show. You know, that's for facts. And you guys just have to continue to hold out and pray, you know, and just continue to support boxing, continue to support the heavyweight division. I mean, because it's exciting and it's flames, man, and the future forward is going to be crazy, you know. So, but it's going to happen. I just want to reassure everyone that it's just going to take a while.
I just want to double back to the house analogy that you made and kind of ask you the same question maybe, but the way I interpret it, I'm looking at it like you're saying by Fury going out there and getting this $100 million offer that is now public, you know, DAZN knows, Showtime knows, ESPN knows, AJ's out there. He's got a partnership with DAZN. You guys know. So by you remaining the last free agent, does that make it somehow better for you in the negotiation table when you ultimately sign your deal because you kind of know what they got, so you know what to ask for?
In some way, in some sense. I mean, a lot of, in a sense, you know, all that plays a factor. You know, also who I am, what I'm capable of doing. Everyone knows I'm the most dangerous man in boxing. Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows I have the equalizer. No matter what else people want to, you know, degrade me on, skill, all that, you know, I got the one ultimate thing. That's all you need. No matter what else there's been, whether I display it in the fight or whether I don't, it's my choice to choose how I want to choose my style of fighting. No one else. I risk my life in the ring. So I perform the way I want to perform. Not for no one else. You know, I'm risking my life. You know, so all that plays a part. And people understand who's the most serious guy in this division and who's running from who. You know, I am that man that everyone, you know, they don't want to risk on. And you know, a lot of those things plays factor, and at least it plays factor with me. So, you know, it's been fun hearing all the offers and stuff, and now it's time to get to business.
I know you're a man that loves loyalty and stands by your word. Does Showtime have a chance to match any offer coming in from anybody else and really compete with the zones or maybe ESPN's of the world?
Oh, of course. You know, I always have an open relationship with Showtime. You know what I mean? We're family. You know, Showtime is definitely family to me. I've grown to know those guys over the years, you know, and I always appreciated them for allowing me to come on the network, you know. It definitely have benefited me in my career as I've benefited them in their network by displaying my talent on their network, you know. So we've worked hand in hand together, and we've built a beautiful relationship together. And no matter what I decide at this point, I'm sure they won't have no grudge against me, you know, and they'll always wish me well. And I wouldn't even say wish well. I just say until now, I wish you God, because, you know, I'm always around, and you just never know. You don't burn bridges in this sport. That's one thing you don't do. You do not burn bridges, because you just never know when you may have to cross that bridge again. And I love Showtime, and this is not goodbye. You know, this is not farewell. It's only goodbye for a little bit of time until I see them again.
Boom! You dropped it. You dropped it without wanting to say it. You did it, champ. I'm telling you. You just told us you going to the zone. But listen, it's all good.
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you nothing. Yes. I didn't say that. You know, I got a lot of offers on the table. I just said if in some reason that I be done, Showtime is well in the game. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. They well there now. They in this discussion. So no, you know, they're not out. You know, I just had a discussion with Shelly today, you know. So Showtime is there. Don't take them out of the discussion. Like I said, they're family. So I'm gonna hear them out more than anyone, first and foremost. So so let's get that right.
So I wanted to ask, look, first, before I get to this word, I want to say that I grew up listening to Jay-Z. He says, you got to learn to live with regrets. But I need to ask you, Are there any regrets in giving Fury that opportunity before Fury fighting you? You know, the big talk around Fury was, can he get back to this level? Will he perform on this level? Can he take the weight off? Once the fight between you and Fury happened, he was taken a whole lot more seriously. And instead of giving you the rematch or doing the rematch, he's going his own route and basically saying you need him. And that friendship, that camaraderie that you guys had in the first fight seems to be gone. So are there any regrets in giving him an opportunity to come back into the limelight?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I mean, Fury probably thank me every day of his life. He act one way, but, you know, I don't want to blame too much on mental, you know, because he's wearing this mental illness thing out. He think he's going to be able to sell this again in America, but we ain't going to fly with that. We too diverse here. We got too much problems going on as is. And, you know, that was yesterday's story. You know, we on to the next story this time around. So that mental illness story, he's going to have to come up with something else with that. And like I said, he's going to be thanking me for the rest of his life because I revived his career. I gave him his career back. When they washed him away, I allowed him, I blessed him with that opportunity to be able to come back and feed his family. You know, I'm big on children. I'm big on family. I'm big on support. And I blessed him with the opportunity. And for that reason, there's never regrets. There's never regrets to bless another man because I want a man to bless me. And in the division, since I'm the dangerous man in the division of boxing, none of these fighters can't bless me. But the man up above, that man always blessing me each and every time. Especially when people think I'm stuck in a situation that I ain't got nowhere to go. Every time I'm sliding out the back door. You know, so I love to thank the man up above. But, you know, I enjoyed the fight that I had with Fury. And I'm glad that I gave him that opportunity. You know, people don't understand, they don't acknowledge, you know, the fact that this man had half a year to train for me. He had three training camps. He had 2 comeback fights and he had 4 trainers. 6 months. 6 months. That's half a year to train for me. I only had 1 training camp within 9 months. You know, so, you know, we're glad that he came back and he performed well. You know, he's supposed to. When you're training 6 months, a half a year for one man, you know what I mean? You're supposed to look good. But, you know, I'm the most exciting fighter in the division, so it made out for a fantastic fight, and it was amazing for me and his career. It was amazing for him to come to America, and people get to know him a little bit more. But, you know, the thing about Fury is he's going to be in a reality check coming over here to America. You know, we know Fury has a boring style. We know the only thing good on here is him just running his mouth, and that's going to entertain us for a little while until it's time to do what he got to do. And when he do what he got to do, who he's going to fight? We have all the fighters in our stadium and stuff. And I'm the man in America. I'm the only his contract solely based off of me rematching him and potential another fight, a trilogy. You know, now if he don't get that, then he's fucked. I don't need Fury. Fury know I don't need him, but he needs me. He in my domain. I'm the man over here. And with that boring style, the American fans are not gonna gravitate to that. You know, we already got enough boring styles here. We want something that's exciting. And if you're a heavyweight, we want to see explosion, and we want to see amazing knockouts. And over across this point, there's only one heavyweight that does that, and he does that well, and that's Deontay Wilder. So I wish him well on that, but I guarantee you, man, it's so oh my God, like it's so many things that I be wanting to say, you know. So, but you know, I'm not that type of person. I don't let everything. I don't air out the dirty laundry on everything because I can hold it. I don't care too much to reveal certain information for the public. You know what I mean? Because certain things just shouldn't be said. It's the business of boxing, and some business just stay business. So many things that I can say about Fury, but I let him entertain the people. I let him build his stock up and let him enjoy his life. Let him eat. I mean, that's what I look at for all these guys getting deals or whatever. Man, bro. People got to understand. I am a person that I am happy for people. I'm happy for people that's doing well and making it and being successful in life. I'm a type of person that I can be happy for you, even if you do better than me. Some people will be happy for you until you start doing better than them. I'm not that way. You know what I mean? Because once I get my blessing, because I know it's coming, it's the attraction of love. I speak it, believe it, receive it. And it's mine, and it always come in my favor. So the only thing about it, when I get my blessing and I get my stuff, I just want the same people have the same energy towards me and be happy for me and others, just to be happy for me. That's all it's all about happiness. At the end of the day, I know we have to pick sides. We have to, have discussion about which fighter is good or than this fighter, what style is best for this style and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's all about love, and it's all about being happy. It's all about all these fighters making sure that they're straight. And this is what all of us doing at this time. Everybody's looking out for each other. I mean, for themselves and making sure they're straight, And I wish them all well. I wish them all well, because when you fight me, it's gonna be over. Every last one of you.
Speaking on that, I wanted to get your reaction to the rumors of Dillian White possibly signing with ESPN and leaving Eddie Hearn.
I can't respond on that, Mike, because I have no information on that. And if he did sign with them, then kudos to him as well. Welcome to America. And we're looking forward to having these English guys coming over here. They see that where's the mega. They finally understand where the mega of boxing is. And if they want to make money, they have to come here. And I welcome them all. I welcome them all over here to my territory. And I'm looking forward to fighting everyone. I will fight everyone. There ain't no question. I promise you. I will fight every single fighter in the heavyweight division. That's somebody. I guarantee you that. It will be someone will unify the division. I know it will be me. I know, but just in case something happens to me, there will be a unified champion, man. It must. I think it's a must for the heavyweight division to bring it at its all-time high, to put it back at the top of the pedestal. Man, we well on our way. We right there. That's all I hear about is the heavyweights, man. People are excited. All I hear about how they're excited that it's back and the conversations is lit. So, I want to thank you guys for continuing to talk about the heavyweights as well as other channels as well too, and as a family, because at the end of the day, we all have different opinions, and that's okay. Some people like me, some people like other fighters, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with everyone having opinions, but there will come that day that we will have to prove ourselves, whether we're going to be right or whether we're going to be wrong. And unfortunately, if you doubt me, you go against me, you don't have the power to prove me wrong. But I have every bit of the power, and it's in my hands, and it's on my actions to prove you wrong. And every bit of my power and action will prove you wrong each and every time.
So champ, you spoke
I sound like I was about to go.
Yeah, you spoke about Tyson Fury having 2 fights before fighting you. And it made me feel like maybe you felt like that was a good thing, because that was able to get the best Fury on fight night. So would you like 1 fight before fighting AJ, or is it more than 1? Because Fury had 2.
Oh no, I didn't care whether he had any fights or not. It's whatever he felt like he needed. Just like with the rematch, he felt like he wanted a warm up. But he said he beat me 10 rounds out of 12 because he's going off of what Showtime commentary saying and shit like that, like everybody else going off for. You know what I'm saying? And with that bitch ass nigga Paulie, you know what I mean? They doing all that shit. And Steve Rahu card and shit, you know what I mean? That's the only reason he going off that. So, if he needed a warm up, then let him take warm ups. I don't care about no warm ups. But for me, personally, I don't need a warm up for no one. I don't need to come in and have a tune up fight for no fighter at all. Give it straight to me. I like it straight to me. I don't like to beat around the bush. I'm a real one. I don't need no warm up to see what I'm gonna do and get my body. Get me in there now. And I don't need all this time to fight. I don't need but 8 weeks for anybody in the world. 8 solid weeks. Fuck 12 and 6. All that. All I need is 8 weeks. No warm up. Nothing. Straight training. 8 weeks. And put us in there and let's go. But a lot of these guys need warm-ups. And if they need warm-ups, that's okay. Everybody's different. Everybody's mindset is different. Some people put it in their head that they need to lift weights or need to get on different kinds of drugs and have these many sparring partners or go this many weeks or have this many warm-ups. So, everyone have different preferences of how they want to run their career and what they think will get them to the top. And that's okay. I only just go off of me and what my heart tells me and what my energy, feels. And that's how I go.
All right, champ. I know we had you for a long time, but you know that we always do the people's questions. So we're going to fire off some, and you can answer them as quick as possible, get you out of here. So we put our Ask Deontay Wilder posts. We got the first one from Ahmed Jet Farah says, salute, champ. Which one would you prefer to be on, Showtime pay-per-view or Fox pay-per-view for your next fight?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question for the simple fact that Fox has, is new and it's new to pay-per-view, and I never fought on Fox. I never fought on Fox pay-per-view for sure. And that would be good, that would be good Fox pay-per-view. But, Showtime is good to me as well. I mean, I love the staff. I love the people, and, I guess whatever, if it's dealing with the same money, I think I'll do the Fox thing because it's something new. And I definitely want to put my face on something new.
All right. Joseph Rodriguez in Texas says, hello, champ. Much love from Texas. My question is, seeing the Spence Garcia fight going down at the Cowboys Stadium, I'm curious, has there been any interest from Jerry Jones in having the heavyweight champ fight there? And is that somewhere you would like to fight, possibly AJ? And he put the emoji of the duck, especially bringing people from the South crowd would be huge.
Oh, most definitely. That I don't know about any conversations or talks, of going to that stadium by Jerry. My team. No one haven't said nothing. But that is a nice. It's a nice arena, and I'm looking to look at it when I go to the Earl fight and look at it myself. I mean, we need to reach out, we will, but no talks has been done at this point in time. But like I said, I like the arena, what I've been seeing, but I want to go inside this field. The energy. I'm an energy person, whether I meet people or work the places I go off with the energy, the feel of it. If it don't feel right, then I don't mess with it. So I want to go feel it and see what it's all about.
Speaking on southern venues, I was going to ask, have any talks progressed about doing a possible press conference or fight in Atlanta? We want it.
Yeah, we're going to get it, Mike. We're going to get it. We got offers from Atlanta, actually. How I run it. We got offers from Atlanta. But,
All right.
Atlanta will be. We're gonna get Atlanta. I can't tell you a date, but we're gonna get there, Mike.
Next one comes from Jemmy. In your honest opinion, do you think that fear of your power was the part, if not the whole reason why Fury ran to ESPN for duck emojis?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I concussed Fury. I heard rumors his family saying he was concussed. They didn't want him to. They already thought he was knocked out at the fight. They don't want him to fight me again. He don't want to fight again. His concern, his trainers, his team don't want me to fight him again. In reality, anybody will do anything for the power of what? Money. Money is the ruler of the world. If you let it be. It's also the root of all evil. But that's exactly the reason why, he ran. He didn't want to do it, talking about a warm up and all that, because he got his ass knocked out. He didn't know how he didn't know how he got on that ground. He didn't know. And for that, when you get knocked and when you get hit and you get back up and you wake up, you on your back, you don't know how the hell I got down right here. You don't know what's going on. And you can tell after the fight, he wasn't talking about no rematch. He didn't want no parts of that. Maybe that was maybe he was entering his concussion phase. He didn't want to shout out rematch, and then maybe he came to realization, like he said, that power was real. What they say is real about him, the myth, the legend, Deontay Wilder. The power is real.
Next one comes from John Gotti. Says, what's your favorite meal after weigh-ins?
My favorite meal after weigh-ins, man, I love a nice blackened chicken pasta, man. Add extra sauce on that. I love pasta. Anything dealing with pasta, I love it.
All right. Next one is from Brandon Maurice. He says, do you seriously feel a 60-40 split is unreasonable? You claim to be about one face, one name, one champion. So it's a difference of 10% worth holding that up, champ.
Man, it's just like this. I don't know if you're new or just coming into this situation, and about the 60-40 and 15 and 50, all that shit goes in together. Where were your same energy when I said 60-40 in the first place? What was your same energy? Now y'all want to come and talk about, well, accept the 60-40 because Hearns wanted to come to realization, he wanted to come to his senses that we wasn't budged. That if you don't want to fight, then we're not going to chase nobody. Guys, I don't have to chase nobody, man. My life is great. I'm living, bro. Ain't no bills getting unpaid around here. Everybody happy. Everybody. I take care of 2 households. Everybody happy. So we got our own thing going. We didn't need them. We don't, as well as they don't need me, But if you want to make the best fight that could potentially the best fight in the history that could happen, we need each other for that. And that's the thing about it. We need it, and you don't burn bridges because we're gonna need each other at the end of the day at some point in time. Because in boxing, it's like it's always changing. Boxing's changed so much, man. You think you got something going on, just like with the Fury thing. They had the contract for a week, and all of a sudden, bam. Which I understood. I wasn't mad because I understand boxing. I've been through so many situations, and I had to sit back and y'all have seen it in my career. But so I'm accustomed to it. It don't hurt me what these guys choose with their career because, like I said, I take it to heart because I'm risking my life. I take that very seriously, and they are too. If they fire me, you definitely putting it on the line. So whatever you got to do in your career to make the best decision, go do it. But like I said, what was that energy before when I was willing to take the 60-40? Now y'all want me to take it. Come on, man.
All right. Next one comes from T Plum. Says, is this May 18th date more likely to be in New York, Barclays Center, or Las Vegas T-Mobile?
I think it's more strongly to be held in at the Barclays Center.
All right. Next one is from the WBC champ of TBV, Jose El Loco Sands. Says, hey, champ, hello from the TBV's own WBC champ El Loco Sands. Champ, wanted to ask if you will be international and be like American champs from the 90s and before, and will you defend your belts in other countries than just USA and UK? We would love to have you here in Canada, and I would love to see you fight all over the world and grow the Bomb Squad brand. All the best, and God bless.
Oh, man, definitely. That's one of my goals. I always say to my team, they already know my heart as a warrior, and we talk about fighting the best, and I don't want nothing less, but also different places, different, because I got a lot of things going on, man, especially with different countries, wanting to talk boxing and bringing boxing there. It's been so hectic that I've been having to move my schedule so much. Like, it's a blessing, though. It's a blessing. I'm moving around a lot. Nothing to be announced yet because we haven't had the meetings. I haven't had the chance to go yet. You have to keep pushing back. But y'all, like I said, man, it's gonna be crazy. That's why it's so important to have a unified champion. It's so important. You know, when you have a unified champion, the people have to go where you want them to go, man. That way, I would be freely to be able to jump countries and go here and fight it anywhere where it's safe for people to travel and come to. You know, I would love to go. I would love to be like back in the day, like that, to travel like Ali used to do, travel around the world. That's what it's all about. You know, it says the heavyweight champion of the world. You know, and I know we stay in America because there's more money and stuff, and we always fight about money. But, you know, I'm a part of that guy back in the day. I feel about legacy. It's a part of me that loves the legacy, that what I'm going to leave behind for because I think about my children. You know, I think about what is going to be said and told when I'm gone or when I retire, you know, and that's why I try to make the best out of my career while I can, while I got the opportunity, because this is a young man's sport, we all know. But I'm looking forward to traveling and bringing my talents to other countries before the end of my career, that's for sure.
All right. Marcus in DC says, it seems to me that part of your strategy in the last couple of years has been to fight elite competition for the sake of name recognition, but also overall improvement of boxing mechanics and growth. In parentheses, he has iron strengthens iron. Are you worried that Breazeale is going to set back your program?
No, not at all. You know, Breazeale is a mandatory, so I must face him. You know, that's just like saying Stavern being a mandatory. It's no Royal Round mandatories unless you pay them side money. But still, that's you wasting money because they're still there. There's something that's not gonna go away. You know, so unless they fight someone else beat them and replace them, that's the only way. But other than that, he's my mandatory, so I must face him. And with that being said, I got to go in there and use him as a training bag. You know what I mean? This is him. This is me going in and work on my fundamentals for Breazeale for the next chapter of my career. You know, the next step. So, you know, I am going to the gym. I'm going back to the basics. I'm breaking everything down. I'm right where I want to be now. You know, I got the right attention and I got the right flow, you know, going in my garden, baby. And at this point in time, I'm going back to the basics. I want to break everything back down and come back to my next chapter of my life as the Bronze Bomber.
Info Joe in California says, what up, King of Wakanda? Would you mind fighting Breazeale on Fox or where you'll get more casual viewers or pay-per-view only? I had a good time chilling with you at TBV party in Las Vegas. Would you come to New York City for the next one? Well, if you sign this deal with Dazn, I would hope you're going to show up to the Big Baby fight and AJ fight and have your Deontay Wilder fans proud and happy. Show them how it's done. Show up at the fight, you know, and like, yo, I'm here because we want to fight next. I'm just saying, that's my wish.
You know, all things are open for discussion. You know, what was the question?
Basically, the question is, would
you come to the
no? Would you rather fight Breazeale on Fox or does it have to be on pay-per-view only?
Yeah, I would definitely fight Breazeale on Fox. You know, let's get the viewers. Let's get them up. You know, there's always somebody that haven't been in tune with boxing or don't know what's going on, and who's better, especially when you're in the heavyweight division, who's better to see what's popping than to check in on Deontay Wilder that's going to give you something that'll have your mouth dropping, and that's a knockout, baby. So I love to go on Fox and fight Breazeale. You know, and I need the you know, pay-per-view for me is definitely those moments. You know, what the big fights. This is it. This is the magic moment. You know, the special moment for the world to see. You know, I'm one of those guys that believe in that. You know, leaving the pay-per-view for the you know, it's like the freak show, something you never seen in the world. You know, in Breazeale, he don't fit that bill. You know, Breazeale, no one really knows Breazeale. He's still unknown in America. You know, he tries to play this tough man role, but his voice not deep enough for that. For one, and he don't have a nice swagger. You know what I'm saying? He need to work on those.
I don't know, man. He said his main voice ain't
Like
deep enough, bro. You say he ain't got no bass in his voice, bro.
He ain't got no. He don't. He's a basic guy. You don't have no bass, and his swag ain't nice enough to be up here acting like he a big boy and tough and stuff. See, the thing about it, I know tough, Mike. I know tough. I know fear. You know, I've been around so many different situations. I know what tough is. I know I know when a man is real and when he's not. Just put it like that. I can look in the man's eyes and I can tell what he's capable of doing and what he's not. Even the ones that don't look like they can't do nothing. You know, I've seen what the least one out of the group, the wimpiest one, the nerdiest one.
But you never been able to look into AJ's or Dillian White's eyes yet, right?
I never had the opportunity to see them in face. You know what I mean? Never had the opportunity to see them in face.
What did you see when you looked into Tony Bellew's eyes?
You know Tony Bellew a bitch, man. I ain't got to say that. You know he was scared during that time, and he's scared now. I'll still go down the weight. I can still lose weight. I know how to. One thing I know how to do is go down. I may have a hard time growing up, but I can go down. And any of these clowns around here want to try Deontay Wilder. You want to test out their skill, and give me a chance. Meet me at a catch weight or something.
But wouldn't money have to be the reason? Because it's like now you're sacrificing losing weight, or are you doing that purely to teach him a lesson?
Not necessarily. I'm gonna be like Roy Jones. You call Roy Jones out, he gonna fight. He had 50 years. What, he had 50, 51? And got an MMA fight lined up, man.
Yeah, somebody called him out. He's like, shit, nigga, let me know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like it is, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's about principle. You know what I'm saying? Something about principle. This is a principle ass whipping right here. This is just because.
All right, we got the last
never know
one.
With me, I'm one of those type of person. So, Bellew ever want this, he ever wanted this work, let me know. I'll get down. Or you can come up, whatever you comfortable with.
Let's make that fight. How low is Deontay willing to go for Bellew? Remember, he's the B-side in my opinion, so you can't go too low for this guy. He was fighting David Haye at 210.
Hey, let's go that low. Shit, my last fight was at 209.
But what did you weigh on fight night? What did you weigh on fight night? Because that's what he's going to worry about, fight night weight.
I weighed 209. Like, I was surprised. I weighed in at 212. Fight night, they came in. I'm dressed out. I'm feeling good and shit, hitting the mitts, looking like a motherfucking Superman. You know what I'm saying? We back there yelling, woo, boy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They came in and tested me like, we want to just get a official weigh and stuff. Man, that mother dropped down to 209. I was like, wow. My mouth was open. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I'm only 2 pounds heavier than than my debut. When I first started pro. That was crazy. And we don't know, maybe there's a lot of things. My people think it's, dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of things going on. I take care of a lot of people. And it definitely can be a stressful situation. But I don't feel that, it could play the part, but I don't, my weight is just crazy. So I'll go in, as long as he's staying that, we can stay in the 200, we can go to, whatever. It's like this with me. My power gonna carry through no matter what. I ain't gonna lose power. That's one thing. I'm not gonna lose my power. We see that over and over again. How many times I done fought guys bigger than me? I'm gonna fight another guy that's gonna be bigger than me come the next fight, and probably again after the next fight. And guess what? The next fight after that. But who give a care? I don't care. Let's go. Let's put your strength against my strength. I don't care what way I go. Let's go. I'm gonna still have my power. And you know where it's gonna go? It's gonna go from the first to the 12th, all the way, baby. When you fight Deontay Wilder, you in for a fight of your life because it's gonna be a continuance of drama and abusing your body and coming forward trying to knock you out. I'm trying to get you out of here. I'm a soul taker, and that's what it is when you fight me. Why do you guys get in the best shape of their life? Yeah, don't expect Dominic to not come in lesser than being in the best shape of his life now. You might see the best Dominic y'all ever seen, ever. Because when you fight Deontay Wilder, that's what they bring, the ever behind them. This is the best Joe Smith ever. This is the best Harriet Tubman ever. This is the best Rufus Cletus night ever. Because guys know when you come in the ring with Deontay Wilder, this ain't just no ordinary. This ain't just no ordinary person. This is the myth, the legend. The guy that everyone talk about the big right-hand bomb. That power, and that's fact. No matter what nobody wanted. Oh, that's all he got, bitch. That's all I need. That's all I need. I don't need nothing else. And anyone try to doubt that and try to debunk that, then may God be with you. You get yourself in this sport, or you go train someone, or you go motivate someone to come in and try to do it then. If it ain't all I need, all you need in the heavyweight division, maybe the smaller weights depends on skill. And maybe skills pays they bills, but shit up here, the shit that I have and where my big town looking, the shit around me, shit, power pay these bills, not the niggas don't pay these bills. And it's always happening, it always will. Power.
We got one coming
Ain't
from
money,
the UK.
Ain't respect, power. Oh, I forgot we had a question. Go ahead, man.
My bad. We got one coming from the UK. Obviously a fan of mine. His name is Lester Gibbs. Jibbs. Lester Gibbs says, "What up, champ? What's the Bronze Bomber favorite knockout?" And that's how he gave away that he's from the UK. He spelled favorite the way UK dudes do.
Ooh. See, my favorite knockout, the one I always talk about the most is that Spuker. It's that Spuker, man. And you know what? If I ever, come out with a be like Mike Tyson, go get into the weed business, I'm gonna come out with a Spuker effect. That's what it's gonna be called. It's gonna come with a video explaining why this effect is gonna occur with your body when you feel it because of this video. And I'm gonna make sure you feel like you at death for 3 to 5 seconds. And you're gonna come back.
Last question is from Ayers Joseph. He says, "No question, champ. Just letting you know, you keep being real, and real ones will always back you. One champion, one face, one name. Bomb Squad!"
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. That's all I need to know, man. You made my day, bro. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, hey, man, since you're gonna be in
As long as I know I got the real ones behind me, I ain't worried about nobody else because they ain't coming real, then they fake. So I appreciate the real ones, especially the day one. We told them, and we still on that journey to becoming that one champion, one face, one name, and we will have it. So it shall be done. I put it in the universe. I speak it, and it shall be mine. You just wait and see, because the only thing that holding between us is only time, and I have all the patience in the world for it. You feel? Why? Y'all will see.
Well, champ, man, we want to thank you, obviously, for always giving us the time. We know you're busy. At least when the announcement is official, we'll get you back. Once again, thank you. Any social media, you could give that out at this time.
To all my social media, if you're trying to find me on social media, you can find me at Bronze Bomber. That's on all my handles with Bronze Bomber. And just hit me up. You want to talk, hit me up. I'm always free. I appreciate my fans, for supporting me, especially my day one. Like I said, man, we on a journey. We've been on a long course, and it hasn't always been sunny with us on this road trip. We had some rocky weather, but now it's some sunny weather now in times, and it's time to celebrate. Time to have a picnic.
Hey, man. Hey,
back in May 18th, man. Yes, Mike.
We're gonna be in Dallas next week, big dog, and we got this thing called Border Wars. A lot of people,
You ain't going to Dallas because I see your brother's on the card.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to get to.
No, that's what I said. I said I'm gonna be in Dallas because I want to see the stadium too.
Oh, all right. So we'll see you there. We'll all be out there. We land Wednesday.
Shit, I'm strapping up for Border Wars too. Border Wars shit. Any hater, come and see me.
Shit. Oh shit! Yo, that would be amazing. That would get a bunch of Charlie Zelenors coming up in Border Wars.
I might have to get my lawyer and get a contract though and sign his waiver. Do me a favor, sign the waiver, and then any hater come and see me.
Yes, you see,
Wars,
people's champ. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I gotta get in on this. Y'all look like y'all be having fun. Hey, I seen the last joint. I didn't see the fight, the actual fight.
You seen
but
the
I seen the
epilogue.
lead up to it, the build up. Y'all had to wait. Yeah. I kind of like that shit. Y'all had the nice little vibe and feel to it too, boy. I'm telling you, man, it ain't nothing like fighting. It ain't nothing like fighting. You get that vibe everywhere you go. That vibe, that fighting atmosphere is always something, some type of energy, bro. There's always some type of energy. I like the way the guys were facing up, and sometimes that shit can get intense. You're looking into another man's eyes and try to looking deep down in their soul, and you know you coming forward because you the Grand Reaper. And he feeling the same way, and it just gets so intense that your eyes be having communication when your mouth is just silent. And then that when it start punching and pushing and shit like that. That was nice, man. Y'all keep that up, man. I want to. How do I see an actual fight?
Well, we gonna. I'll send you the link. Don't worry about it. I'll send you the
Cool.
whole
Yeah,
card.
send me that, and yeah, let me know what's going on while I'm in Dallas. I might show up. You just never know where I'll be.
Oh, that would be dope.
Just, you got my number. Just hit me up.
For sure, man.
Thank
you again.
I want to get on the border wars and get one of these haters for real. You want to test it out? You want to see how wild I am? You want to see a windmill? You want to feel it? That's the only way we're gonna have to teach someone, man. By example, baby. We lead by example. And I'm out of, so we're gonna have to work something up. The hater come and see Wilder at border wars. I'm all for that smoke. I want some of that smoke too. Let me get on out of here, y'all. I can tell y'all all day, man. I'll let y'all peace.
Man. Thank you, brother.
Peace out.
Oh, that's the illest clip for Border Wars ever.
That's the illest drop ever, bro. That's promotion right there.
Right.
That's promotion right there.
I've seen Border Wars. Yo, that's dope, yo. I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy. I know he said it ain't solidified yet, but I feel like it is. He said we definitely get in the fight. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want.
Hold on. Before you go on your tangent, 1,031 watching. Please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. We just had the WBC champion of the world on, Deontay Wilder. Gave us a lot of information. Some things he said, hey, we're going to be surprised at what happens. Seems like it could be leaning towards a DAZN movie. So if you like what you heard and you like the champion being on, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. And he just said, hey, he will be at Border Wars, maybe. We got a maybe, man. That's better than any goddamn note that I ever heard in my life. So go ahead and smash that thumbs up button.
I think the only issue with that is, we holding Border Wars early, yo. Right? You a champ, man. That dude, I know him. He don't wake up till like 1, but
yo, and really quick,
let's get to about 600, baby. 600 is the goal. 600.
And real quick, all those questions at the very end, those were Patreon questions. So that there was more questions from the fans than we did. We made sure most of the time, because he came here, gave the time to speak with you guys. So you can go to Patreon, and we always try to honor your ability to talk to the fighters. So shout out to everyone who signed up to Patreon, got their questions ready. You can ask anything too. All right.
Yeah, man. Big ups to all the Patreon members, man. We do have some super chats that I'm about to go ahead and refresh and get to. I got to change which calls that I'm on. Yeah, but if you're listening right now and you like what you heard, go ahead and subscribe to the channel too. If you aren't already subscribed, we just passed over 98,000 and we're trying to get to 99,000 before next Wednesday. So come on, man, help us out, big dog. Let's go.
And everyone in the chat, like I said, who quote unquote say they didn't like the questions, sign up to Patreon. Listen, enter your questions. I don't want to hear all that stuff.
Very simple. I hear everybody. Brother, whatever you want, you can ask it. None of those questions are being screened. Look, even someone that's a Patreon dude turned my name around. You didn't see it? His name is Lester Gibbs, but he's from the UK. But he signed up. He's jerking my name, but he still got to ask the champions question, and he got it read. No holds barred. I didn't change it or nothing like that. Like, y'all don't like it, that's kind of not my problem.
All right, first super chat comes from Wally Coyote. Ball game. Real champ Wilder. No smoke zone. We got another one from King Boxing pound for pound. Ask him who he got and why. Canelo versus Jacobs.
All the Ask Deontay Wilder questions are only on Patreon. You have to put them in there. We actually dropped the post 30 minutes before the champ was coming on, so there was plenty of time.
Bro, I was spamming it in the chat. Like, you guys we put it in the chat all the time if you want to ask the questions. There's a link, sign up, put it in. There you go.
Another one from Wally County ball game. He just said he would fight Ward. Real into that. We got one from I Love Muff Dive. Ness, stop sucking his willy. It's embarrassing. Ha. We got one from Troy Graham. Deontay explain slave wages. I don't know what that means. And we got one from Nico.
He was trying to get a question, but Troy's a patron. He should have just put that in the patron. So he's saying explain, slave wages. Like, you remember the slave contract. So he's basically trying to say,
yeah. So why you didn't just go to Patreon? We got one from last one from Miko. Ness, let me get 10%. Call Shannon Briggs. Tell him to verse Wilder on Border Wars.
Yo, give you 10%. Give me 10% for bringing Shannon. I don't know if we want Shannon, bro. We got the heavyweight camp ready to give smoke to trolls, B.
We got to test Shannon. Yeah, we got to test Shannon. We don't know what Shannon doing.
Let me, especially for Border Wars.
Yeah,
but listen, check it out, bro. I'm telling you, Border Wars is gonna blow up.
Okay, bro, what's going on?
Having dinner with everybody yesterday, and WBC got fight insurance. Affordable.
Okay.
Super affordable. There was a conversation, obviously, about New York health insurance for boxers and how expensive it is and all that. And I just kept hearing Mauricio like, but the WBC hasn't, they ain't pushing it hard. And then I overheard that price. I'm like, damn, we could get that. I need that before I get a P. Diddy situation in this bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might work. Let me go out to the callers. You know how it's done. Patreon order first, pound for pound and down. And we're going to get to everybody like we got to everyone's questions. Let's go.
Let's go! I'm ready!
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Going out to Mastermind, Joseph in Texas. Talk to me.
Yo, I'm not even a hater, but I'll sign up and I'll let Wilder knock me the fuck out just for the fucking privilege.
If I just to share the ring with him?
If I gotta make it, I'll just to say Wilder knock me the fuck out. Hell yeah! If I gotta make him mad, I'll tell him I'm a big fan of Paulie. That might fire him up a little bit.
Damn, you trying to get slept for real, bro?
I don't give a fuck, bro. I can tell my children, like, look, I might have got knocked the fuck out, but by the champ. Yo, but hey, TBV, you guys always got the good scoops, the good stories. This is why we love Wilder. And my only thing with Wilder, he takes criticism a little bad, but you know what? He's the only one we can't criticize because he's the only one that's a man of his word, and that's why he's the champ. And UK dudes need to take notes. And fuck, I'm ready for next week, guys. I can't wait till we get to Dallas. I'm ready to see y'all. That's my call, but let Wilder knock me the fuck out. I will be glad for the privilege.
Well, all right, brother. Thanks for calling in.
416 thumbs up. We almost there.
Let me get called Jay. I forgot I was supposed to
yeah, that's right. Yeah, man, but man, I'm kind of glad that we had him on, man. We got like I said, a lot of information in the fact that he said that he wouldn't mind that the fight be on Fox, regular TV, and not pay-per-view. I mean, that was rather refreshing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's really interesting though? I mean, as much as we love, the heavyweight fight, we feel like the fights probably won't get made. It feels like, and I'm insinuating that it's getting closer and closer and closer, that if everything works out.
Your prediction was wrong at the beginning of the year. You're looking like no.
Hey,
guys, just remind me 5 minutes to call in, call him. He's
okay.
Ready.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather be pessimistic and wrong than optimistic and wrong. So I'd rather be prove me wrong. I'll be happy that we can get this going.
Yo, sad moment.
Why?
Because I gotta send Wilder to fight.
Yeah, you got some your fight.
Oh, you talking about you fight? Nah.
Hey, he about to see you crying. He's finna
The one with
hey,
Hayes?
hey,
You got
Ralph, he
something with you and Hayes?
he can't do that, Ralph. He can't do that.
Yo. I brought it up, not you. I'm cheating, yo.
Hey, you know what? I'm shocked on Patreon. No one put in there about Ness water bottle. That's Deontay.
I know. Damn, I forgot him asking about that. Damn.
But
I'm saying y'all put that in Patreon. That's for the Reddit.
I thought about it, but because he didn't bite on the sign-in and I'm showing up to the fight, but even when he started talking border wars, in my head, I'm telling you, I do this a lot. I was having a whole nother conversation like, man, I need you to set it up with Neil. But
God, you should have said that shit, Ness.
Yo, Patreon dropped
Yeah,
it.
man. Hey,
Right. He talked to us all day, man. It's like
about an hour and a half, nigga. Damn.
with this dude, so it's all good. We always gonna get on. Let me move to Brandon. Actually, Brandon, I'm sorry. You know how it is. Got to get to my boomerangers. I do apologize, but they pay for this service because they like this one. Actually, JD's a truck driver. He might be on the road.
JD, motherfucker.
There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my game. I don't know why they don't call me, but I'm a 54-pounder. But I have a brother that's at 160.
What's going on, Jay Dizzle?
Yo, you absolutely right. I am on the road, trying to make some money, man, so I can go out here to Dallas. But yo, shout out to TB fucking B, man. Like, yo, you got the champ out here talking about border wars, man. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Nah, that's super crazy, man. And it'd be crazy if he show up Friday while y'all going at it. Just pop up at the gym. But seriously though, man, I like I won't be mad if he signed the Dazn. I won't be mad. I'm not opposed to that idea, man. Look, whatever it takes, and that goes further, proving the point that this dude will do whatever to make the fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to say, man, yo, good show. Shout out to y'all, man.
Man, 1 point, man. Who chasing who, bro? Like it's evident. You know what I'm saying? Who chasing?
It ain't
who?
evident yet. That contract ain't signed.
I mean, yeah. But the way he was talking and the way he's like, yes, you confirmed it. You confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off what you said.
Listen, there was a lot of conflicting information because he said that, but then he said that the Breazeale fight is next. So obviously, whatever deal they gonna sign ain't got nothing to do with May 18th. Nothing. But he also, but then he came back and said that Shelly hit him up today. So maybe Espinoza went and talked to Les Moonves, dog. Maybe they I'm
just excited. He said they got offers from Atlanta, bro. That's nice.
So you going to fight because it's in Atlanta?
Bro, yeah, I got a cousin down there. Yeah, I'll be down there.
Like you gonna stay with your cousin and he ain't gonna stay with us. You hear him, Ron? He's stunting.
I see a female.
Look, okay.
So what that mean?
I'm not taking you niggas around my cousin. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you?
Ain't nobody even say that. I said like you gonna stay with your cousin and not.
No. I wouldn't. I would stay with y'all at Airbnb.
You know what? I'm done with this dude. He don't even.
Dude might act like we ain't got girls. Like,
yeah,
we got our own girl.
And I'm just fucking with y'all. Why are you so sensitive, Ron G?
Ron G know his girl listen to the show, and he don't want his girl hearing you offer up your cousin.
Who offer up my cousin? What the fuck are you doing?
Be like, nah, babe.
Whoa, what are you doing, man?
Like that.
Who offered up my cousin?
You the one talking about? We ain't going to your cousin's house.
We didn't ask nothing about it. You could just.
I wouldn't even say that.
Mike was the only one that brought all the stuff.
Anyway, man.
Next caller, bro.
We got Brandon in Cincinnati. Talk to me.
What's going on, B, man?
Hey, man. Salute to y'all, man, for asking my question. I didn't know if y'all was going to ask it. I was only going to ask some real shit. Everybody else is pretty much.
We don't duck or dodge, no questions, homie.
You ain't asked nothing tough. Let me go to your question. He trying to act like
he just came with that heat or something. Like he came with that motherfucking Randy Johnson fastball or something.
Look, Brandon, and he slaughtered you. His answer was fire. It just went over a lot of people's head. He said, listen, he said, do you seriously feel 60-40 split is unreasonable?
Oh, he killed you.
You claim to be about one name, one face, one champion. So it is a difference of 10% worth holding that up, champ. Now, I just want to stop right there and say, this is exactly what me and Ron were talking about. This is someone that has an issue with Wilder and put his fucking question in and got it asked. And he's also calling him why? Because Brandon exists. He's a real person, not like these bots in the chat, man. I told y'all, you got to ignore these bots. They're not real. This man is real. Not only did he ask this question, he's calling to debate it. Now, I'll get to my debate. He slaughtered you. He said, bruh, where was your energy at when he was asking for 60-40 and everybody was saying he wasn't worth that and he should take 20 and he should take 30? He got a point.
15 million.
Point, champ. Like, why you want him to rush to 60-40 when he been saying give me 60-40? They been saying you ain't worth it. You just saying a dude from Alabama. You know you ain't got no profile. You know all this stuff. What you saying?
Don't you think if they realize he works 60-40 now, he's like, fuck that. Let me get that 50-50, bro. Y'all niggas late to the party. I've been saying 60-40.
It's too late for all you people who said, oh, is 50-50 realistic? Well, guess who thinks so? John Skipper. Call John Skipper not the equalizer, or should it be the equalizer? Because he equals everything the fuck out. When Big Baby thought the deal was lopsided, John equaled it out. When De La Hoya was like, man, why I gotta go through motherfucking this guy Eddie Hearn? John equaled it out. And now it seems like he about to equal some.
Don't forget about the Canelo and Danny Jacobs too, man.
Equal. And guess who just got equaled out as well?
Triple G?
Right.
This dude John Skipper is the truth.
Call him the Magic Man right now.
He's making all these fights happen.
He the Magic Man.
He definitely the Magic Man. We're going out to Anthony in Cincinnati, Queen City Cobra. Week away from his fight, so we'll give him just due respect.
Hey man, look here, Anthony, man. Sincere apologies to you, bro. I don't know what's going on with your opponent.
Mario is alive and willing. I got a message from Mario today saying he and his girl in the gym. He trained.
They fighting. He fighting. He fighting.
I'm in the fight.
See the footage.
I'm in the fight.
See the footage.
He said his girl.
See the footage. I want to see the footage. Anthony, have you seen the footage? Anthony, have you seen the footage?
I just want you to know the champ seen you at the weigh-in, so I sent them the fight. So all I'm saying is you can't be losing, man.
Hey, man, this shit. I was at work listening, and I'm like, oh, the champ coming, the champ coming. Oh, I'm jumping out my motherfucking desk and shit. I'm like, oh, the champ is coming. I really gotta put on a knockout.
Yo, if the champ show up, somebody gonna get knocked out.
Hey, niggas gonna be throwing them like niggas throwing sledgehammers in the ring. Watch.
Yo, they gonna be trying to get signed to Bronze Bomber.
Look, everyone came in all peaceful, but you're gonna see knockdowns in this fight. You're gonna see knockdowns, people getting hurt at this one.
You're gonna see niggas swing for the fences.
Hey, I got a special Wilder surprise for this weigh-in and this fight. I ain't gonna tell you what it is.
I already know. You did too much. You did too much.
You doing too much, man. I already know too.
I already know. My guess is he coming face mask and crown.
With a crown. Me too. I knew it. I knew it.
Gotta wait and see.
To this day.
Put it like this.
To this day.
Put it like this. To this day. Wilder gonna like it too. Put it like that. I
He definitely come with the mask. He definitely come with the mask.
I'm about to hit the gym right now. Oh, I'm excited. I ain't been this excited the whole time. I can't wait. I'm sorry, Mario. It's gonna hurt, but at least you get to do it in front of the champ.
Are we doing? Hey man, we need to get Wilder with this damn meat border war.
I know, right? Yo, it sound like you about to juice. Like you about to.
Oh, Wilder coming, man. Niggas, anything, bro. They want the KO now, bro. Niggas want the KO now.
Everyone show with acne on their neck and back.
All I know is I ain't fighting, so I'm good. I'll fight in the next one when we got body testing. I don't know. Wilder showing up, got these dudes souped up right now.
Acne everywhere, and all these fighters, bro. You might have to cancel this.
My bad.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo, it ain't no show without Info Joe in the building. Shout out to the boxing gods. Shout out to the king of Wakanda. Yo, the stars is lining up. If he do sign with Dazn, we that much closer to the AJ fight. The shit is gonna happen, man. Shout out to Border Wars, man. The champ is coming. I wish I can be in Texas, man. I wish I had the cheddar for that shit, man. I would be there. It's gonna put pressure on all y'all. Yo, hey, see if he can come to the NYC, man. I hate I'm gonna miss this shit, man. I hate I'm gonna miss it. But yo, if he don't sign with Dazn, I'm glad that he did say that he wouldn't mind signing on Fox, man. It would boost the viewership to all the casuals, and that shit, that'd be a bomb. Man, TBV pound for pound #1, the voice of the people. There is no equal. Hit those motherfucking thumbs up. Yeah, peace, fam.
Perfect, man. Great call.
Let me get to Rue in the 504. Talk to me.
Nah, I'm just listening. You can move on.
All right. Michael in the UK, talk to me.
What up, Mike? Big ups to you, Rue.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Finally, Deontay Wilder has seen the light. He has seen the light. We could finally get Wilder versus Joshua at the end of the year. Come on, Wilder, sign the contract.
Seen the light. A American made him see the light. John Skipper, not no fucking British UK guy.
What light? They showed him the money. He didn't see no light.
They showed him the money. Thank you. Hearn had nothing to do with this deal.
Hearn got nothing to do with it. He ain't even allowed in the office, champ.
I don't care about Eddie Hearn and all that. I want AJ Wilder. There's AJ and Wilder in the ring. We want it at the end of the year. Make it happen. Skipper, Dipper, the big whipper, whatever it is, make it happen. That's all we want.
Oh, the big whipper.
Guys. Thank you. Good show. And carry on. Keep it going. Boxing voice. Hey.
I bet AJ like, man, I can't get rid of this motherfucker. He coming everywhere.
Yo, we about to make John Skipper super famous, bro. We ain't never gonna stop talking about this guy, man. John Skipper.
AJ finna sign with ESPN, man. Breaking news. I just read it on Twitter, man.
Let me get you Troy in Baltimore. Troy.
Are you there?
Troy said, man, Troy probably sleep, man. You know how old people take naps in the middle of the day.
Troy gone. Man, Ed Brown trying to get in, but he ain't joining the call properly.
Okay, Ed going once, going twice.
Yeah,
man.
Nice. Yeah, we got another one in the books, in the libros. So hope you guys enjoy. The future, present, past doesn't matter. If you hit the thumbs up, it helps with the visibility of the show. You could go a step further and support us by joining us on Patreon and supporting our work here by joining us there. You also get perks like today's. Dozens of TBV supporters that got to ask Deontay Wilder a question directly via their name being read, question letter to the T. So if you want to do that, head on over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice and become part of the TBV army. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here on YouTube as we're trying to get to 100,000. We are at 98,100 and I never have my drum roll ready.
14, 15, 16.
98,117. He is wrong. I got 117.
I was leading up to the fucking 17. Damn, you
were going down. You said 14,
I said 100. 13. I said 116, 15, 16. Yeah,
going down.
You were going down, bro. We're supposed to go up. That's bad.
I don't fucking know, man. I know I said fucking 16 somewhere in there. But yeah, man, big ups to the champ for coming on, man. We do appreciate it. Everybody, if you're listening present, past, or fucking right now, smash that thumbs up button. If you want to support and you want to grab that DAZN now, since the champ might be on DAZN, check out our description box and use that link to sign
You
up.
also find it in the chat box as well. We post it periodically.
Yes, sir. It costs you nothing for the first month, but it is $9.99 a month. After that, now you got Matchroom, then you got Golden Boy, and you got World Boxing Super Series, and now you may even have the most prestigious belt from the heavyweight division tied to Deontay Wilder on that DAZN app. So if you like that, go ahead and head over to ThaBoxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors. Click on that Amazon link, bookmark that link, save that link, and do all your shopping from Amazon through that link. It costs you nothing, but we do get a little kickback every time you use that Amazon link. Support, and now I'm gonna pass it to Ron G.
Yo, you can find me at Ron G FIQ. This little graphic I made, you can see there's 3 guys hanging out on the other side. The goal is to bring everyone together. So if this is the ideal picture that we got going on, look, as a boxing fan, you can't complain. Everyone was destroying DAZN when it first came out. We said, look, give it a chance. Give it a chance. And if Deontay Wilder goes over there, you're going to have to sign up, man. You're going to have to sign up because the only goal at that point is to get Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. So whatever happens at this point, keep my fingers crossed and then wake up in the morning to see the news, just like you guys. But other than that, appreciate having a champ on here. Shout out him going to the Border Wars. And if you guys can support us just by simply hitting the like button, at least we can get more of your favorite fighters on the show to kind of break news and get some clarity for you guys. Peace.
Peace.